Hey y'all. We're gonna see what this is. Needed something different. And it's copyright free, so there's a raspberry for whoever that is. Gotta love that. Oh, how y'all doing? I hope you're doing great. Check your emails. All right. If I owed you a reading or a follow up, check your email. There's so much going on in terms of the warfare game. Y'all stay prayed up. I mean that. Stay prayed up. So the moon's in Leo today. It feels really good. We are closing out March. Today is the last day of the month. The color is pink. And it's so funny. Look, I grabbed the rose. There are no major transits happening right now. Hold on. Let me see. I never peeked that. So it's a good day for love and friendship, the color pink. So if you want to invite those energies, wear shades of pink. Softer pink invites softer energies. More robust colors and more jewel tone pigments bring more passion and excitement. If you're just looking for entertainment, I would go that direction. But if you're looking for true friendships and love connections, I would go for softer hues or maybe a combination thereof. I'm looking at a jar right now of a expired candle, but it has all these variations of pinks and yeah, magentas and lilac-y pinks and violets. It's pretty, but there you go. Hold on, every time. Hello. All right, guys, I'm back. Hello. Sorry. Sometimes, like, I don't know about you guys, right? I know a wrong number when I see it, but sometimes with the caller ID system, you know it's an important call for someone, and it's better to let them know they didn't reach their intended person, and that way they could go back and check where they fucked up. Yeah. Open. I just saw a card that said open. You funny, but look. Then look. Come to me. Attracting like a rose, receive abundance, desires. Ooh. Now, somebody could be trying that, but I feel like more than anything, turn your dials right to into that reception energy of attracting, drawing in what it is you seek. Because what you seek seeks you, right? Right. Look, rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. Ooh, we dialed in. We dialed in, yo. We dialed in. Inner call, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. And this card refuses to move. And so, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within destiny. Your destiny is calling. Pick up the phone. Which is what's funny is that was an auto body place, like a repair truck, a tow truck company, and I'm like, that's the chariot energy letting me know that If something had broke down, in the plan, they're right there. They're fixing it. They're getting it moving again. You're up and running again, baby. There's no accidents. But I'm gonna say all of that, and then I'm gonna tell y'all keep it to yourselves. All right. I know, but we adults, and by now you should understand the beauty and the blessing of keeping, things that bring you joy, love, passion to yourself. That's the thing. I've always found very interesting about weddings, right? For some, it is a point of a major flex. We're here, we're going to indulge, it's a great time, friends, family, but it's different, especially when you have a quote unquote power couple coming together. That's a whole different ball game on who makes the list and who doesn't. And then there's the couples um, where you've been a part of their journey and you're there because they value the input, the guidance that you've given in this coming together. You know what I mean? Like it's very interesting, but it's a quiet ceremony. It's for you to stand up in front of your friends and your family if you have those, right? And to claim one another. It's an official taking the other off the market ceremony. But but it doesn't have to be grandiose. The more grandiose, the more envy, the more da 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 da, you know. But to each his own. I love people who have these extravagant affairs and you never hear anything about it. I guess the best way of putting it is like a celebrity couple who it's by invite only. They pick them up here. It's just all cloak, cloak, cloak. Keep your relationships in that sort of privacy. I know you know this by now. Ah, open. Look, say yes. Expand through the extremes. Trust life. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. Be open. This weekend, you could, run into the person your heart truly seeks, is what it feels like. Okay, look. The return and Sophia. Oh, wait, there's another. She's hiding. All right. See, oh, this is so funny. So, 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 so funny. It says the return, a new story, you decide, alignment, it's coming together. Uh, Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, destiny, right? Listen to the intelligent voice we all have within. Then it says protection, boundaries, clear communication. I do. I feel like you have a chance to rewrite something with an intelligence of spirit right there with you, bringing you into what you were destined for. Better than fate, if you will. It's the arrival moment. But you need to be very clear with this person or with this newfound path, right? For your own benefit. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I see a like almost like a trellis of like thorn. It's not the rose, it's something external. This is all being protected by higher powers. Interesting. Dude, that's so cool. Look, it says release the petals, transformation, death, and rebirth, shedding all change. Wow. Everything has changed. I told you it was very significant that call coming through like that. Even though I knew it wasn't for me, it was like, oh, okay. Right. I feel like because it was like they were trying to impede the wrong person, the wrong energy. You were unjustly targeted. You were unjustly obstructed. See what I mean? Everything is exactly as it should be. Your season of suffering is over. I feel like you bore your crosses very well. You stood firm, very firm. You're good. You wouldn't let nobody pop your bubble. It was just the way the stand your ground card looked. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's crazy because it was. I saw patience and planning along with emotional loss. You know, that's like someone doing their thing. You know, patiently planning you to experience a sadness, hurt. You know, it's not good. But you overcame it. Some sevens. You heeded the warning. I'm kind of getting victory. Like you passed some sort of pop quiz. You know, we constantly being tested. We saw the energy here: transformation, death, and rebirth. Right? Clearly, you've phased out. Look at the petals all floating. Right? Interesting. It's almost like someone was, or something, right, was trying to cage you in, your mind in. It's like some sort of invisible barrier, but you saw through it. You found the seam to open the door to truly let the light in. You removed by way of sacrifice. If this was a person, a place, a thing, right? It was done. And because it was done out of faith, right? Because the prayer hands, right? You've been elevated through it. Not allowing the fear to keep you from what you instinctively, intuitively know. Your destiny calls. Interesting. We're going to explore the trap. We're going to look at this, okay? This is awareness, right? This that should come out with this deck. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Give me clear insight onto what the trapped in fear energy is. It's very much the Eight of Swords, right? Damsel in distress, not really in distress type energy. All right, just remember that. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Someone to accept was afraid or is afraid to accept or believe that something is truly real, that it has manifested, that it has come full circle. This is that it's just, that it's balanced, that it's fair, that it's karmically in alignment with what's good for you. Hmm. All part of the spiritual journey, learning these lessons. All part of your progression. Now, on the other side of things, I do pick up an undercurrent where maybe someone should be in this energy because they attempted to sacrifice a psychic, a high priestess, or something of that nature, and there's an awareness of that, of what transpired. Now someone is looking at their life behind bars. I don't know. Well, there's amazing news coming towards somebody. Oh yeah, I really feel like that was it. Somebody's confused how you weren't taken out. They did a lot. The intention was for you not to be here. Period. Really, really confused about that. Didn't take the crumb or whatever it was that was supposed to get you off your path. Trapped in fear, please. Look, there's the high priestess. There she is. Look at this. This is what someone was trying to do. Look. That's a lot of conjuring energy. Wow. Wow. Let's see. Is this dark high priestess the one trapped in fear, Father? Yes. Is this, are they currently behind bars? Like, are they in? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Are they in North America? I'm so curious about this. No. Okay. Is this the energy we picked up from Africa a while ago? Oh, yeah. Because, you can be tried in other countries for this sort of dark work, but we don't have that here. We will soon because we're the vibration shifting and the understanding of spiritual law, the law of intention. You can bank on it. But man's law kind of mimics it. That's why when you go to court and all of that shit, you got to prove intent. We about, as above, so below. But it's about to get really expansive in that field. Oh, yeah. Quantum physics, ash, all of it. It's all coming full circle. That's what makes movies like Minority Report a very interesting proximity of what reality could be. It's a lot of very talented, spiritually talented folks. Okay? Okay. Y'all should check out a movie called Push. Mm-hmm. I heard it has begun. Y'all stupid. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Hey, I told you. Let me do this and then we'll play, okay? I know. You've been so good. You've been so good. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. Such a good. There you go. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Father, have you blocked this dark practitioner's talents at this time? No. Okay. So she's still actively able to do this work from where she is? Yes. Okay. Is the door closing on her talents? Is that what that is? Yes. Am I sensing her transition, Father? Okay. I'm gonna mind my business. Thank you. Not my business. Um. Sheesh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Hmm. You're funny. Does she sense this? Is this the person who's been dreaming of their own demise? Yeah. Okay. That's terrible. All right. That's enough of that. It is. It really is. Because I see a better message and I'm like, we don't need to linger on this person. I return your little demonic energy right back to you. Devil, go back to where you belong. Go back to your community. I rebuke you. Hmm. Thank you. There we go. Energy shift. Just keep your eye on the rainbow, on the promise that was made. That's too funny. So I'm very hesitant to continue on because it's like protection boundaries, clear communication. And so because these people have been like tamped down for the time being, I don't want to give them insight into what you have coming. Stop. Now. Stop. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I got to leave that alone. I do. Just know what you've been hoping, wishing, praying for. I said stop. Is coming, okay? You're well on your path towards it. But I cannot give them that ammunition. Yeah, I'm okay with that. You will be too. Keep that. See, that's all you need. Keep hope alive, okay? Although I made a funny joke yesterday about it. I was, because people who try to keep doors open in your lives, right? They hope that their bibble babble, takes root within you, that you'll keep that door open, going through like, oh, will they? Will they? And meanwhile, what I said was that hope had been buried and all I have is faith now, and me and her, we on good terms, and so we good. Is completely different, the two types of mind frames: hoping and then having faith. One is knowing, one is doubtful. You can do much more with faith than you can with hope. Yeah, that's so funny. It's even the numerics of it, right? 4 letters to five. Five is a number of change. So you can do more with faith than you can with hope. You know, 4 letters. Everybody knows about the fours, right? We went through a 4 year. Go refresh your memories, okay? And look, that's the best energy of four. Is the authority that you stand in and reclaiming your personal power. Mm-hmm. Right. Allowing yourself to experience. Look, 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 look. They funny. They so funny. They like, oh, refresh your memory. Don't get it. Don't get it. Twisted now. Right. All right. What would you like to tell the collective? Seek balance. Seek harmony. But I feel like that energy returns, and you need to have this sort of clear knowing about it. See how it's coming up from the ground? It's blooming or growing. It's being reborn. It's this transformation energy here, shedding all change. Right. Interesting. And that's part of the divine plan. I'm just counting the letters in harmony. So funny. And then you, that's so funny. Y'all cool. Yeah, look, it's coming in, being ushered in by the cosmic forces. Hmm. I feel like you've earned it. Look, this is it feels very much like a reward. You like when you come back from a battle, like if you were a soldier or something like that, and you fought, you know, you don't redeploy immediately. You get like 3 to 6 months of just chilling, rest, recovering, being home. Sometimes you get a year, sometimes you get 18 months, but you enjoy it. Yeah. hmm It also looks like assistance. They're just at whatever you want, right? Tell them. There's no need to suffer in silence when you have spirit there to lift the burdens off of you, to give you rest and a respite, okay? Clear communication. You asked for protection, baby, you got it. You wanted a perimeter around you, you got it. Some of you wanted to move, you got it. I saw that because of boundaries. It made me think of borders. Some of y'all got nothing on, and you got it. When you clearly communicate with spirit, you good. Especially when it's in alignment, when it puts you closer to, why you here type shit. Outside of you just being a spirit having a human experience, you got it. A new story. I'm so digging it, bro. What did you eat? Is that water? Wow. Stop. You can feel the energy shift in the heart space. Somebody tried to disconnect another from their solar plexus energy. Look at that. I feel like the blockages that were there, and especially when it comes to willpower. Again, today the moon's in Leo, right? That is all. Well, actually, it's heart chakra, but the gold connects you back to the sun energy, right? Soul, which inadvertently, right, takes you back to the energy of Leo. It's interesting how that works. But anyway, right. Like somebody tried to unseat you, is what that feels like. Try again, it's all of this binding energy. Try to get you to pull your souls in different directions. No, thank you. Mm, mm, mm. I'm not taking all these. I'm gonna look through them real quick. I knew it had to pop back out, the trapped in fear, because I was thinking about it when I saw that. See, but you have passions ignited. Look, prosperity begins. And look, Saturn energy, very much about being tested, regardless if it's the devil or not. It's the same sort of energy, right? We come to the planet to learn lessons, right? To be tested, all part of the process, right? And so this energy here, right? Trapped in fear, mental conflict. This was the test. Would you push through it? Would you, find your motivation, right? Solar plexus disruption, right? Would you, continue to sow seeds even in the face of adversity, whether it's coming from inside or out, right? It doesn't really matter. Would you stand firm to it? Would you overcome it? See those 10 swords? Would you become a victim to yourself by being rendered immobile, if you will, right? No, you fought back against it. You stood your ground. And because of that, you saw the fruits of your endeavors, right? Material harvest. You allowed the light to guide you, right? You allowed your soul's calling, the solar plexus energy, to be your focus. What do you want to do? You learn to harness your willpower and really acknowledge that you have it. That you are a force when you put your mind, body, and spirit into something. I told you it's the same. It's weird how that works, but they're so close to each other. The solar plexus and the heart chakra. See that transformative energy? It's beautiful. It really is. Look what's on the bottom. You did the thing. You persevere even when you felt like you were in over your head. Destiny is calling you. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Yes, look, rejoice and celebration. You're entering into a very, very stable period, folks. Enjoy that shit. But some of you are really, really into your quiet, meditative space. Like, you only really want to rejoice and celebrate with spirit, it looks like. Mm. There's somebody, I want to know, because I just saw that and my third eye just started like pulsing when I thought it. Is that somebody praying to marine spirits? Oh, yeah. Is this a masculine energy? No. Is it a feminine energy? Uh-huh. Yes, it is. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Is this more than one feminine energy? Yes. Is this one of those groups of threes that we've been picking up on? Yes. Interesting. Do these women live by water by chance, like an ocean? It's not an ocean. Is it a lake? Yes. Is there a particular deity that thrives in that lake? Yes, yes, yes. Is it a regional deity or, yeah, let me just start with one question. Yes. Is it searchable? No, I wouldn't find it on the web. No. All right, I appreciate that. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Is this a freshwater lake? No, it's not. Oh, I'm gonna find you. Don't even. I'm sorry. Mm, mm. Anyway, it's just the way they holding the glasses up to this cup. Interesting. Hold on. Mm, mm, mm. All right. Too funny. Okay. I just saw them. All right. We ain't gonna worry about it. We gonna let that go. That's right. Keep it pushing. That's so funny. But you broke through it. Yeah. Somebody really wanted you to experience their depression. They wanted to plant that seed so damn bad. Mental conflict, emotional loss, trapped in fear, like inability to choose, all of that shit. Like that's crazy. You broke through all that. Like it was emotions, right? Now I've been learning about these things, right? Because again, there's a lot of shit I just don't know. It's funny how I got the complete download of all sorts of stuff, but there are so many things that I can only call that are at a lower vibration and a lower frequency. This is the descent into the abyss, by the way, folks. This is where it starts, right? Learning about the lower frequencies. They started before with me. With having to learn about the princes of hell and all the lower echelons and as above, like, and really, and so we're still there, we're still learning, and there's so much to learn, right? Because the more you learn, the more you understand how the attacks work and how you can better fortify your own personal spiritual defenses, right? So yeah, yeah, water spirits, marine spirits, it's not my territory. I don't work with these things like that. I work for God. I don't, you know what I mean? But we must learn. And so if we were at Hogwarts, we would be like at defense against the dark arts, the first class type shit. It's just that simple. Interesting. But they couldn't do it. You're stronger than that. Don't she look like Hermione? Like, like, oh, she's a muggle. No, she not. Yeah, she. Oh, you were able to transmute that energy. Because I really feel like some of you have had such interesting upbringings, right? Because I saw root chakra, that the first 10 years of your life were such that you're good. It's so basic. Like, that's the thing about it. Like, it's basic. The attacks they sent there using the emotions, like, of loss and devastation and da da da. You good. Like, it didn't work that way. Because this energy will impact this energy. If you offset and disrupt the base chakra, material and spiritual prosperity, right? It's like it's the start, and so all the other roads in terms of the energies and the chakras, you start here. But really, actually, you start with the earth It's kind of like the Fool energy, right? It's the goose egg. It's not the 1, but the 0. But depending on how you, what decks you get, it's either a 0 or a 22, right? But either way, it's earth, it's foundation, it's that energy that connects you. Mm-hmm. Think about that. There's a 0 before there's a 1. Mm-hmm. This is how they were. That's so funny. This is how they were defeated, because they were doing work on your root chakra, like candle work and all that shit, trying to cause you all this mental conflict, trying to destabilize you, trying to bring up all the childhood shit, but you're okay with all of that. It's called peace. And why they kept going back, thinking the illumination got brighter and brighter, and you just kept excelling and excelling, getting your spiritual rankings up. Look at that. Spiritual strength, power, passion ignited, triumph, reward and recognition, foundations, and this shit. You see what I mean? It didn't work. It didn't work. They really tried. And it's funny because she's looking at this man, right? Like somebody, I don't know if you have daddy issues or they thought you had daddy issues. Let me ask real quick. Hold on. Did these people think the person in the collective had daddy issues? I'm sorry, I just think that shit's funny. Was this one of the attacks? Y'all. That's why she looking at him like that. Because he's like trying to tower over her. You see that? Like the way a parent. Yo, stop it. Why don't you come sit up here? Too funny. Look, and that's how I know. And just because it doesn't matter, you can't use that as an attack. You just can't. And you can see it there, right? See how the feet are still very grounded. 5. One. Yeah, 5 different ways. That's crazy. But what's funny is that those early years when you were forming the connection in the root chakra, they were formidable. They taught a lot. Look, this is so funny. This is what those formative years taught the people in the collective. You see that? I don't think that's daddy issues at all. Somebody was very, very powerful even as a child, I see. That shit funny, y'all. I'm sorry. It just is. It's nothing but blessings coming towards the collective for those of you who are in alignment. It's all coming together. But for those who stood against you, my God. This person was, or these people, I'll say multiples, right? Because it's multiple people out there. It's like that projection. It really didn't work. It's the barrier, the boundary. So you can see the energy trying to transfer, but it's such a clear line. Like it never even gets close to you. Like, because you can feel it's like that green energy. And I don't mean the high vibe, it's like envy, green with envy. You can just feel it. Interesting. All right. Let me pick those up. Yes. They keep trying. You know, them being able to harm you, right? Cease your breathing type energy, right? Would have been the best way of them trying to derail your destiny. And they have not been successful. They've been defeated utterly with this activity. Every time they throw something, some pitfall, the divine just moves you. It's interesting. All right, Holy Spirit, what else would you like to tell the collectors today? I'm actually going to pick those up, so just leave those there. Interesting. Heads up. Another test. Another test. Because that's what that looks like. Mm, mm, mm. You you passed. That's so funny. Crown chakra, temptation, hope, and then power. Like somebody was trying to, or someone is currently trying to block your connection to source by doing some sort of crown chakra manipulation. Now you know wisdom. Do a little spiritual house cleansing. The lady with the broom in the back is catching my attention. So yeah, that'll change up the energy. Yeah. I wanna. Whoa! Why is that song? Just somebody's trying to send music. Shit. Okay. Somebody's had a huge wake up call. Someone that you're not speaking to. This person is trying to connect to you in the higher realms. Maybe telepathy or some level of that. Could even be through music, but I doubt that for right now. This person, again, not communicating with, but they now really know the pain that they caused you by having you in some sort of third party interaction. This person received a huge wake up call. I really do feel like it's very spiritual the way in which they're trying to connect with you, because the high priestess was poking out at me. This person knows that they were toxic. Like very, very toxic. The party is over for this person. Who I feel like this is a masculine energy, like a very like I'm getting heavy dude energy. Just straight dude. Like to get to this is actually quite huge. Somebody's no longer thinking with the little head and now thinking with their higher self, their consciousness. Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, Lovers, King of Wands, Four of Wands. Like somebody's like they're like enough. Like literally the party is over, is done. Like it's done. It's like this person fought long enough, like having all these mixed up energies, and like somebody wants calmness, they want balance, like somebody's pulled back their energy. They're standing in their power, if you will. They're making a conscious decision not to entertain all of these options. It causes havoc, like literal chaos and confusion. Like it is done. Like somebody is like, you go the King of Swords energy, right? And then you have this King of Wands. See how he's holding on to his wand? Like he has gained control of his manhood. Like it's enough. This person is now focused and in marriage minded. Like they're in that direction. Like they want stability. They want someone to enjoy the next chapter of their life with. This person is investing in themselves, trying to sow new seeds. Quiet as is being kept, right? They're not sharing this with anyone. They're trying to regain their financial balance. Like this person's putting in a lot of effort, a lot of energy. This person wants to give, it's like they want to put in twice the energy. Judgment came down very hard for this person. It's almost like, again, I just keep getting this like this juggly energy. Like this person truly wants victory and success. Like they know now. They have clear sight when it comes to this next chapter. It's interesting. It's so funny because this person ran from you, right? They had you in this weird energy, but at the same time they were very non-committal. Like I feel like that's an understatement, but there really was something happened. Like somebody had a massive come to Jesus moment. And they know it's because of the choices that they made. Mm. I feel like all at once somebody's karma just came tumbling in. Somebody could be in the middle of this feels like very mature energy. This is like someone's second Saturn return. Or nearing someone's second return. It's like somebody went on a review of this energy. Like, man. It feels very internal. This doesn't feel external. I feel like you are long gone from this person. Like, long gone. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna leave that there. But long gone. Somebody was running from their own pain, their own wounding. I feel like somebody just realized that too. Wow. That they themselves were slowing themselves down. They were their own hindrance. Tell me about judgment, please. I did say a come to Jesus moment. Like, that's some real shit. Like, that's what that feels like. Oh. It could also be like literally somebody's having some sort of ED. This is funny, but it's not. I'm trying to be delicate. I'm trying to be delicate. I really am. I don't have a penis, so it's hard for me to be delicate about this. But I feel like whoever this person is with this Knight of Wands energy, like that was their thing, their bravado, like that was who they are. Like, I'm a man type shit. I feel like they took their drill sergeant. It's not really funny. It's very sad for all the pain that they caused. And look, I feel like they actually saw someone. Like, nobody got any answers. It's not blood pressure. It's not nothing. Isn't that funny? How you doing? You can go away. You shouldn't be watching me. I know who you are. That's not actually the King of Pentacles. It's this guy. It's the one who works with them. You need to go. I rebuke the devil. Somebody went. Look, somebody went for a pill. It didn't work. It did, because he got it in his hand. He tried to take some Viagra or something. Shit didn't work. They think a high priestess did this to him. I don't think the high priestess did. Yes, I'm still watching. Interesting. They think this high priestess, whoever this person is, caused this ending. The one they not talking to. The one they had in the third party. Mm-hmm. feel like somebody has had a fall. Again, I'm getting that dark high priestess because I see y'all. You look. You have every reason to celebrate whoever you are. The energy just shifted a little bit. Um, because they put 10 swords in you and you still smiling, you still happy, you still fancy free. That's funny, but it's messed up. But back to the other energy, they think this person did this to them, but they also feel like it will have ruined any chances of some sort of reconciliation energy. And I'm also getting this like there's this energy like this high priestess. It's so funny. Back to the weird one. They know that y'all was planning to kill her or him on holiday, on vacation. She knew. She knew. He knew. They knew. That's why it didn't work. They already got the download. That's funny. They was sent. Look, but they was look. She got look. She got defenses. You look. Yes, she's magically protected. Yes, yes, she is. Yes, he is magically protected. That's funny. She knew. She knew what y'all was planning. She got the heads up. Took some action. Y'all, I mean, it's really, really salty energy. Let's look into this MF right here since you want to invade my space. You know, you want to come in here and be simple. Look, that's the fucking truth. How you doing? How you doing? What you think you doing? You think I don't know? You really think I don't know? Of course I know. Fuck out of here. Knew who sent you and everything. Mm-hmm. Look at all them cups, y'all. Look at all them cups. Look at all them cups. Ooh, they thought they had like Fountain of Youth access. Look, if the plot began immediately, they did a lot too, y'all. You have no idea how much went into this little setup. Even down to the point of them manipulating somebody's masculine. They just thought she was young, dumb, and reckless, huh? Naive, wet behind the ears, new to the game. Had no idea you was an earth angel, huh? Sent down here. Oh, okay. You immune. You understand the mission, right? You understood that some folks be living karma. That these people, check this out, dude. You were the one being tested. Not this high priestess, okay? She knows what she's here to do. Y'all are being tested. You failed. You couldn't take out one person. All y'all couldn't do it, could you? Y'all failed. It's your karma that's coming, that's there, picking y'all off one by one. Y'all getting smaller and smaller. Weird shit keep happening, don't it? You were being tested. She was never gonna meet this demise. Not by your hands. It's ridiculous. All that fucking fake love. He was like, oh, we want the abundance. Oh, if we can just get to their soulmate. Ooh. She's intuitive. The Queen of Cups is intuitive. Psychic. Like, that's a lot of gifts, a lot of talents right there. She felt it. That this asshole was sent in. She felt it. But she got a job to do too. Y'all could have held back. You could have exercised control of your demons, but you didn't. Y'all be having the game fucked up. It's the energy. You can't block that sort of energy. It's too fucking heavy. They lied. All y'all got all this karma coming back to y'all because people be lying. Why you always lying? It's a bunch of y'all. Primarily left is the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Y'all going. Oh, okay. So there's two Aries, male and female. Okay. Okay. But they all in it together now. They all tied to this creature. Why you always lying? You can't outrun them. You can't. You can keep moving, but they right there. You got to pay your bill. You failed the test. Hear the horn? That shit funny. Hold on, I'm gonna pick these up real quick. Hold on. Let's leave that right there. Let's do some more digging. Let's do some more digging. Look at that. And you keep trying to disrupt somebody's peace. They still at peace. They're the angel of peace is literally like making sure, like, It's gonna be a lot of tears at these funerals. Like literally, I just saw the Hermit and the Four of Swords. Like when I say the angel, the energy, the spirit of peace is all right there, ever present. That's what you see right here. Look, they just be holding you in their arm. Look, do you see the force field? Do you see all the beings surrounded? Okay. That shit's so funny. Oh, they was doing heavy work. Heavy work. Lord. Trying to create some sort of portal. But you're just too strong, collective. You're just too strong. They wanted you to birth a demon. Are you tripping? Y'all. Look. This was the goal. Oh my God. What? I said Damien the other day, like somebody was gonna have like was they trying to get somebody to birth a demon? Oh, are you fucking serious right now? What? Oh, I gotta be able to see the pendulum sometimes. Oh my God. Yo, they was really hatching out a 3-step plan. But you got some serious defenses. Like serious defenses. Yeah, they were practicing sex magic. Wow. They really wanted to forge the bloodlines. They were doing the sex magic, trying to, in essence, raise their own vibration to a high enough frequency by utilizing your own energy. That way, this fusion would happen. That didn't work. That did not work. It was never going to work. But they binded themselves to some sort of thing in this process. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. You know what's funny? Was really, really funny? Spirit started playing with someone's menstrual, if you will. But these energies with this sex magic was causing chaos and havoc anyway. Yeah, but that was done to protect you in essence. Like when I say spirit was holding, this shit is so funny. Look, look. You see the ghost in the room. You see the egg, right? You see the they never. I'm telling you, the whole time you were interacting with this energy, right? You never ovulated not once. That is the funniest shit to see. Cause they look, that was you, and that look. Funny part is, it was so much going on that I feel like your anxiety was through the roof during that process as you was going through this sort of transition between the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress herself. They kept looking for a way in and they never found it. Like somebody's spidey senses went all the way, like danger, Will Robinson, some shit like that. Like this entity has been looking for quite some time through various beings, divine feminine energies, right? Before they awaken. But see, it's so funny. Look, see the Venusian energy, the symbol. It's protected. They would have never let this thing. They, mm-mm. They would have a thing. They would have never let the thing gestate in you. I'm just telling you now. This family would have never occurred. That door, because it wasn't for this person. They carry the energy of death. See, it's so funny, right? Because life and death, like when you see the death card, it's indicative of endings and beginnings. That lily there, right? This person, right? I feel like at one time they could have been like a neutral, like a gray. Let me see something. Not like an alien, but maybe. Is this King of Pentacles a gray practitioner? Or what were they a gray practitioner? No. They've always worked for the dark. Yes. Now, Spirit, is their journey similar where they have to learn about the light as well to be competent? And So that's what, thank you. Because I'm like, I see knowledge on two fronts. Interesting. That's so interesting. Because look, you see how here he sits and it's broad daylight, right? Just, but he himself is the darkness in the light. And here you see the hermit's energy. It's dark, right? But you see snow and all that, but he carries the lamp. They are the light and the darkness. It's opposites. So whoever this King of Pentacles is, in a very literal fashion, this is a nemesis. This is your nemesis. You represent the light. And they represent the dark. Interesting. And here's the irony, what I'm picking up. Because of the divine feminine's energy innately is darkness and wetness and all of these things that are contrast to light. If they can get one before they fully awaken, because they know who the divine feminines are, that's their job. It's the scout, to search. To try to prevent them from crossing that spiritual threshold to awakening to spirit, to accepting their mantle before they begin the spiritual journey. I'm telling you, this is what it is. Interesting. Hoping to tempt you away from enlightenment, away. But you're too strong. Like your faith, your connection with the divine, it's just too strong. Even before you fully stepped onto the path, it was there. You were building your relationships with spirit in real time. Wow. They really were afraid of you stepping fully into this divine feminine power. Truly afraid. Well, well. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's triple nines out here, or no? One, two, three, four. Quadruple. Okay. When it's over now. When it's over now. Y'all failed the test. Mm. The key to overcoming everything is love. But in a very Venusian way. I'm looking at the key here that's got a heart in the middle, right? Venus, Venus. There's mm, 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 the prototype. That's wild. Look, you've overcome the chaos. You won the war. Like, Divine Feminine, I just got to let you know that you have literally defeated the enemy. Yes, you have. You're on a new level. These tests come more rapidly. Okay? But you got some stability coming in because of this. So I guess you have your ops to thank. This is a genuine nemesis. I will not, until this energy like dissolves from this matrix. That's how you have to look at this. This is your nemesis. This is the quietest read because the ops is watching. Mm-hmm. I tell you, they be watching to try to figure out how to put obstacles and challenges in your firm foundation. How to create discontent and boredom. How to destabilize your sacral. But you got nothing but new beginnings coming in, collective. So saith the Lord. Harmony and balance. Hi. For those of you who are coming out of a dark night, right? You may go through another, right? Just heads up in case you're new. But you need to have patience with yourself as you do this shadow work. Patience is very important. Because if you're not patient with you, who else will be? You cannot expect others to put into you what you do not put into yourself. Okay? I don't do free readings. I do collective readings like this. If you want to ask a question, you need to use the PayPal link. It's in the description box. General questions are 1111. Love questions are 2222, and it goes on from there. A full reading is 7777. But that's normally done privately. Yeah, have patience with yourself as you mend, as you heal. I like this. I had expressed that you were going to see the numbers 369 in an earlier reading this year quite consistently, especially for those of you who have been manifesting and you've been seeing delays and stagnations in some of those manifestations. Depending on how big they are, it may take a little bit more time for the universe to be able to fulfill that order, so to speak. Never fret. But for those of you who, you were co-creating, you were in that energy of the Three of Wands, expecting, waiting for those ships to come in, here they come. Through your endurance, here comes your material and spiritual prosperity for showing this spiritual strength. But they're telling you, okay, be very wise with what you do, how you move, okay? Contemplate. Wow. Because what you do next could greatly impact your destiny, okay? Wow, and it is a powerful one, apparently. That's a huge shift. Look at this. 888, wow. Accelerated motion and emotional withdrawal. Right. You may feel the need to pull back more consistently, to recharge, to seek guidance, so you make proper decisions that are more than just emotionally driven. Beautiful. Yeah, this energy of solitude, emotional withdrawal isn't a negative, okay? It's the space you claim in order to contemplate what to do next, pondering the different doors, paths, thresholds. Where do you want to invest? Where do you want to sow seeds? So understand, this is not a negative. This is truly beneficial. It helps you to recharge. You may find the answers you seek currently in a book. I mean that. Like, there's actually a oracle book, right? And meaning that each page is an oracle message and you just randomly open it. But I can challenge you to do that with pretty much any book. Any book. It is the craziest phenomenon. Even if you just randomly open the damn dictionary, you be like, huh. You can do it with your spiritual books, which is probably the best choice for those of you who subscribe to those sorts of philosophical thoughts, if you will. You can even randomly turn on like Instagram, and especially for those of you who follow like motivational speakers, it doesn't matter. Either way, you're going to find what you need in a book. Just open one, watch. But I feel like there's a need for you to actually write down what you want to do. You know what I mean? It'll help you navigate and decide where to go and how to move. Impossible. I'm like, yeah, nah, 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 nah. Right. Always taking time to reflect, right? And connect with spirit, connect with source. Yeah. I really do feel like the majority of you are still in that energy of Jesus has the will. And so you're taking your cues directly from spirit. And that way there's no confusion. But I just feel like there's a lot of choices about to pop in many areas of your life. Like, I do feel like you are being set up to win by any means, by the universe. Only person who could prevent that is you. Okay, that's why they're saying choose wisely. Better to pause and go within and see things from a different perspective than standing in your own way. Okay, seek guidance from the divine to break through any sort of stagnations. You know, your prayer closet. But I also feel like the next phase of the spiritual journey for a lot of folks is a little bit more mysterious. It's like you're on a lake in a boat, right? But there's a fog. And even though you can see the lighthouse in the distance, that light spins. And so for a few moments at a time, not only can you not see, it feels like you're far away from where you're trying to be. But it's an optical illusion. Okay? So Just for a little guidance, what is to be learned in this place of solitude? The Six of Swords, Four of Wands. It's a space of reflection and a space of stability. It's a space of you working with the divine. This does represent marriage, but it's a spiritual marriage between you and spirit, if you will. The bridegroom. See what I mean? A space of healing. It's so funny that that card came out because that was the visual I had in my mind's eye was the Six of Swords. But see, if you keep your eyes on what's important, she should be focused ahead, learning from these lessons, reflecting, a time of silence, a time of thinking, a time of transcribing. Not looking at the past, trusting in the progression, doing their best to remove those swords, if you will, not needing to carry them around as a wall. Those thoughts, they're not just lessons, they're thoughts. Do they serve function? It's like you forgive, but you don't forget, right? But part of that forgiveness is like the emotions are there. You had to sail across, right? The body of water. You had to navigate your emotions in this space of solitude as you were recharging your energy. Wands are energy. Focusing on the future that is brighter, peaceful, calmer, stable, manifesting those things, imbibing those things. That's what you were supposed to be learning and doing in this space of solitude. And I'm hearing Billie Holiday, in my solitude. Not being depressed, okay? Right. You were transforming into the divine feminine energy. You were putting to bed um, certain cycles. You were learning to hold on to what's truly valuable. You. Focusing on your own happiness, your own wish fulfillment, your own desires, learning to keep some things to yourself. No one needs to know everything, no one. That is the truth, okay? Because there be agents every fucking where, waiting, running to go tell that. But those are all lessons unto themselves, right? Karma misses nobody. You learn the lessons, you get blessings. You fail and you get repercussions, right? Yep. Keep your movements to yourself. You'll let people know when you're ready. Until then, shh. Mm-hmm. Learning that a day to yourself is beneficial. Let's look at you. That's the Hierophant comes out. Interesting. So some of you could be like contemplating businesses, right? Or new educational pursuits. Some of you are contemplating joining organizations. Choose wisely. Give me one more. Ooh. Because the foundations, right? The beginning, the who matters. That's not for y'all. Okay. Especially in who you choose to partner up with. If you're, I really do feel like a financial shift is coming for a vast majority of people. And if you like choose to start a business and you're not looking to go it alone, you may find that's the best method for the time being. Because these collaborations in business, it's a lot. I feel like you need to be mindful of people coming in saying they have something valuable, but they really don't. They have more to learn from you than they can add to what you're doing. Hold on. Interesting. Interesting. Same. Wait, hold on. Destiny's here. All right. Bear with me for a second. Right. Choose wisely. This. Right. It says here, Matthew 16:19. Right. I will give you the keys to the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatever you lose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Okay? So you're being given a lot, okay? The church has often misused sacred knowledge. It's interesting because the keys are traditionally that of silver and gold, right? Here they show the cross keys just gold, right? Get, stop. Don't do that. And so, right, the keys are, right. Hold on. 1 second. Okay, the gold key alludes to the power in the kingdom of the heavens, and the silver key indicates the spiritual authority. It says of the papacy on earth. But here's the thing about that. All of this shit goes all the way back to ancient Egypt, right? Like Kemet, the Hermetic principles. It goes back what 50, 60 fucking thousand years at this point. Even some civilizations much older, but we can at least attest. We have proof. Hey, that this has come from at least that far back in like written text, oral, like seriously, oral tradition's another thing, but written text. They've misused so much for their own personal gain, right? You're being told right up front, you do have free will, but be very wise. And it's so funny. Just the other day, I kept hearing um, about, what is it, Peter, of whom I'll build the rock. I'll build the rock. You are a rock in my church. I'm sorry. I'm not good with that. Hold on. I don't remember. But I kept hearing it the other day. It came up like 3 times just in the day. That's so funny. Holy shit. Now you can tell that I'm not sitting here looking at a Bible, right? Because that literal verse precedes the other one. So this is Matthew 6:18. The other one was Matthew 6, excuse me, this is Matthew 16:18. The other one was Matthew 16:19. So just understand, like this is going together. And I tell you, you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the powers of death shall not prevail against it. Damn, y'all, they just messed my head up. That's wild. Wow. So think about that, right? Divine feminine, okay? Because this energy is what's been absent the longest on the planet. And this, ironically, even though the word is papacy, invoking the papa, like the masculine, right? You must step into that power, right? You must claim it. It's all part. It's not about gender. But this is what's coming in. This looks like unity, the re-implementation of the feminine principle. Jesus, Lord. Um, but this is the be look, that's now I get look. This is a strong warning for those who carry that energy. Choose wisely. So who you partner with, right? It's very important. Period. Who you enter into spiritual marriage, who you enter into a contract, no matter what, it is very important. This is so funny. All right, it says the secrets to unlocking the esoteric meaning of the cross keys is their opposing colors, gold and silver. This is actually a disguise for the sun, gold, and the moon, silver, which appears predominantly through the alchemical symbolism. The symbolic meaning of the sun and the moon is male and female, respectively. Okay, so the cross keys. Wait, let me just show you how spot on this is. Read Matthew 16. Just read Matthew 16 all the way through. We're focusing on 18 and 19 the verses, but I feel like the whole chapter will be very important. Maybe starting at the third verse or something like that. I don't know. Hold on. So the crossing of the keys demonstrates the union of opposites. When man and woman are joined together in a matrimonial union, this union, the unit is said to be complete. We all have male and female aspects of our personality, the anima and the animus, right? When we learn to balance masculine and feminine qualities within ourselves, we are balanced individuals, right? So you need someone who is balanced in their energies, right? It's very important to choose wisely, to see it clearly. This is that book. I told you, open the book. I'm trying to tell you, this is, dang, y'all blowing my mind right now. You have to remember that the Old Testament, right, foretold a lot. There's a lot of good knowledge in there. Jesus broke it down and made it very simple. So when you read the interpretations from his disciples, those are his students in his Hermetic school, teaching them the esoteric knowledge and teaching them symbols and the way it all works. Different. But, the feminine energy is being reinstated. We have to choose. We also have to be very mindful how we present with this energy, especially the times that we live in with this crazy agenda, with the distortion of purity, of everybody thinking you can be what you want to be just because you feel that way. No, you got a demon, baby. I'm sorry, but not sorry. You need to be delivered. You need an exorcism. You need deliverance. It's a lot of subliminal, subversive materials out there, and it's just so sad that they've gotten so fine tuned with the stuff they can lace in your music and your television, and it's mm, mm, the propaganda tool has been implemented at its finest, and it has caused chaos on the planet. The divine feminine is being reinserted. You must be mindful at this point, okay? We're starting over. The church, literally from like square one. Now we know. You must choose wisely. I wanted to see something. I got off track when I was looking. Hold on. So, interestingly enough, right? The name Peter, literally translated or derived from the Greek Petros, it literally means rock or stone. The fundamentals. We are talking about the fundamentals. These are the foundations, the fundamentals. So you must find someone who has these same fundamentals down. When I'll be going to school right along with y'all. Hmm. I blow my own mind. I don't know what they're gonna tell me. I don't know what I'm gonna see with these cards. Shit. Ladies, it might be real important now to start picking up them books to become wise. See the royal blue? Time to get strategic. That is. I'm sorry, they just blew me away with that. I'm like, wow. Yeah, seek knowledge. It's a very, the cycle that's coming in is lovely, but never let go of the things that you learned along the way. Lady, you are going to portal in an earth angel, so the husband you choose is very important, okay? Ace of Swords. All right, I'm gonna leave it there, okay? I really go check out Matthew 16, 18, and 19, but really read the whole chapter. I'm gonna do it myself because that just really the concurrent nature of that. They were like, oh no, we talking about, oh wow, all right. Here I am just searching up certain terms, and I'm like, oh, this is where we're bringing me. I can dig it. I can dig it. Oh man, this is neat. Bye.